We've got an additional story. The Department of Justice suing Georgia over new voting laws in the state, claiming they aim to restrict the rights of black voters.
Our complaint alleges that recent changes to Georgia's election laws were enacted with the purpose of denying or abridging the right of black Georgians to vote on account of their race or color in violation of Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act.
Our next guest is condemning the Biden administration for this lawsuit, a move he says weaponizes the Department of Justice.
Here now with more is Republican Governor from Georgia, Gov Kemp. Governor, thank you for being with us this morning. We've talked about this throughout the morning. Georgia now the target of a DOJ lawsuit. Is there a silver lining to this, Governor? Your law was branded by corporate America, branded by Democrats, branded by pop culture as racist. Now that has to be proven in a court of law. Is there a silver lining to this?
Well, good morning, guys. And first, let me just say our thoughts and prayers go out to all those folks in Florida and the first responders down there. Just a tragic situation. But look, I think there is a silver lining here. I mean, the American people need to know that the Biden administration, Stacey Abrams, and their extreme allies are weaponizing the Department of Justice. I mean, look, I personally think the highest law enforcement agency in the land should have gone down to the border with the vice president yesterday and actually gone to a place like McAllen or gone to the city of Atlanta or other big cities to tackle violent crime and deadly shootings that are going on instead of weaponizing the department to go after secure elections in our state and across the country. They're coming for you next. You know, that's been my message to the rest of the country. They're coming for your state, your elections bill, your ball game. They're going to cancel your small business. This is a radical agenda that we are fighting.
Just to follow up, Governor, when I say there's a silver lining, and I assume you mean the same thing, they have to prove in a court of law now the accusations that set the brand for the Georgia law. You put, for example, I believe it was Delta Airlines on the spot. Hey, tell me what's wrong with the law. Tell me why you have a problem. Same with Major League Baseball, and you didn't get answers. So now it will be interesting to see what the Department of Justice says is specifically wrong with the law.
Well, look, just one example of that. I mean, the Attorney General, just in your clip that you played, was talking about how this is keeping African Americans from voting. This actually adds an additional Saturday where people can vote statewide in Georgia. It gives the potential for 2 additional Sundays that every county in the state can opt in to holding early voting on. I mean, why are they not suing Delaware or other states that are much more restrictive than the state of Georgia? We're about as good as anybody in the country at having accessible elections. Thing is, we just want to have them secure, and I guess they do not.
Governor, Will mentioned branding. Ultimately, they may be counting on the fact that this muddies the waters. It looks, the DOJ brings a lawsuit against Georgia. In any case, people will say, well, they must have done something wrong. And then the litigation plays out for months and months. How do you overcome the sort of the black cloud of what the DOJ is trying to do here?
Well, we got to fight like hell and tell the truth. I've been through this before. I sued the Obama Justice Department twice when I was Secretary of State, one over a simple citizenship check when people register to vote. I know that sounds like an extreme agenda, but I and most Georgians believe you should be a citizen of the state and the country to be able to vote in our state. And so we're going to tell people the truth. This bill makes it easy to vote and hard to cheat. And we're going to, take it to them and just fight long and hard and continue to tell people the truth. You don't see them answering questions about the bill. You don't see them answering questions about how we have more days, early voting days in Delaware and New York and New Jersey and things of that nature.
Yeah, well, you're definitely ground zero for all the other states who want to maintain their rights to run their own elections and not have it nationalized. So thank you very much for joining us, Governor.
Have a great day. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right.